have the next phase, which is 6, and that this is where cosmonaut is really able to see what's going on, and this is where all kinds of people can go. The first person to go will be Havsmannen. So what will you do?
Well,
by the way,
don't have any more.
You seem, interestingly enough, you seem to have, amazingly enough, you seem to have punched him silly. He is drifting. He's knocked back, and he didn't actually physically get knocked back because he's too big, but he's completely the telepathy is just unconscious and drifting.
Okay.
You delivered a colossal punch. That was like Hulk level punching.
So has all the minor thought beings stopped as well for now? No. Okay.
Which is why it might be a good idea not to let your guard down or anything. So
exactly. I'm trying to be a bit defensive, but I don't know if I can. He's too big to push. I mean, my goal was try to turn him around, but
you can try to do that and start using your strength to tug on him to get that. Your strength, you're really strong. I mean, at the level that you are, let's not forget just what kind of strength we are talking about. I mean, you are capable.
66 at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let me tell you, at 66, you have. You can lift a car just from a deadlift. Is pretty much what 6x6 can do. So it's not enough to just lift him and move him, but it is enough to grab a corner and start swimming.
Yeah, exactly. I would grab a tentacle by his mouth and try to twist his head around so he's going the other direction. Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, let's use your full strength to do that. 6 endurance, which in this case is going to be 3 dice of knockout.
Knockout, yeah. 11.
You have 1 left?
I have 1 left.
Thought balloon. I can't keep. I've got to get him back to the deep water, but I don't have. I can't keep this up.
This is not going to work. Yeah. Okay. So I have my 6 dice of strength.
So, oh wait, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just for lifting and pulling and things like that. Sure. You just look at the value. So that's fine. So you're there doing that. Runa is going to take a recovery, but actually I am missing something. I am missing now the cosmonaut who is in range. He has no action on this, but you are now in the range of something that does. Tell me your dexterity.
My dexterity is 12.
Okay. And you are going to get. Where did they go? Here they are. Yes. You are going to get zapped by this effect, which is going to be first, an effect that you're going to hate. But Havsmannen got it in the first session, so you have to get it too. Or in the first conflict, so you have to get it too. You are going to enjoy the pleasure of being flashed for 5 segments. And so that means you are blinded effectively. But you are also subject, while blinded to your surroundings, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice of illusions. Oh, and I roll terribly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not very much. I am disappointed. Or images. Let me tell you, you've met images before, but these ones don't do damage like the other fellows did. Well, let me tell you what happens to you. All right, and I'm going to touch like all your characters' little neuroses, right? You are going to be swarmed by an erotic cascade of female aquatic humanoid beings that are going to, they're going past you through the air. Okay, they're not staying with you, but they slip and slide around you, and there's sinuous, and it's your slightly puritanic leanings, or at least shyness, is badly affected by this. And so that's at 6. Oh, I wish I got 7. Bummer.
Mhm.
It's not much. It's just the sensation of it's not even all your senses, unfortunately, because that would have been really cool. It's just sight. And the images are not, how am I going to put it? They're more like flashes, static flashes. The motion and the sensations that I was hoping for, I needed 7 core for that, and I didn't get it. So, but anyway, that's so you have a minor effect, but you are blinded by this, and that is the only thing you can see at this time.
So it's light, basically. I've seen different kinds of light.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in a way, it's as though everything in your surroundings in that panel is gone, and these impressions are the only things that are illustrated upon you. So that happens on 6, and then you get to act, in the next bit.
Yeah.
Runa takes his recovery. So he has a certain amount of, not very much, but a certain amount of knockout and endurance restored to him, which means he basically comes back online, if you will. Okay. So now you do know that it is not very much, right? A recovery restores a little bit. You have to take multiple recoveries in order to really get charged up again. So therefore, he is still vulnerable to violence. You know that you can do some damage if you really want to, but you are on your, on your last at the moment. So so you can see Cosmonaut coming into phase 1. Oh, but you can't see because you are flashed. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, but you can see other ways, can't you? Because this flash is only a minor flash and does not stop awareness.
Is that a question to Ulf, or is that
no? That is. I'm letting you know, Ola, that your character's awareness is not affected by flash.
No. All right. So what I'm able to do now, is it my action? Do I get to do something now?
Phase 1.
Yeah, phase 1. And I'm the first to do something in phase 1? Is it because of my tremendous speed of 4? Or
yes, it is because of your speed of 4. Yes, that's precisely correct.
I'm starting to get this game now. So, but I need some guidance here, because what I either can do, I could use weaken ego, or I could do an awareness roll.
In order to target him, you are going to have to use your awareness.
All right. Because I cannot see him.
Yeah,
so
you are surrounded by crazy, fishy female flesh.
So,
that's
that's
not doing you any favors in terms of knowing where anything else is. So,
no, I understand. So
Ulf's like, I get it.
Oh no! I was gonna say.
My fiancé is saying that I'm talking very loud in the neighborhood here. But
that's very funny, actually. He's over there getting excited. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to not get distracted by these lights and images that I see around me, and switch on my third eyes, so to say.
Excellent. Mild shutdown.
Yeah.
Which means that you're kind of like vulnerable and drifting. You go into your astronaut drift, right? You're kind of the way they do.
Yeah.
Ooh. And
I can see in front of me that I kind of float out of this turbulence of being, just float out of it, like almost very relaxed.
Do you have You have to pay endurance for your awareness, correct? Or not?
No,
No.
not.
Okay, good. And so, second, you do have to pay 1 endurance to maintain yourself flying.
Okay. Instead of flying, I don't.
Otherwise, you just fall. So you have to spend 1. So okay, so that's good. And then you will basically
roll intelligence.
Yeah, then roll intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 11, and that's I have intelligence 13, so that's
no problem at all. You are completely oriented. You know where Rune is. You know where where Havsmannen is. You also know that there are 2 people in the water nearby who are drowning or getting close. They're swimming desperately. They're not drowning yet, but they're swimming desperately, and the seas are difficult. And they have been. They're any moment now are going to get hit by one of these things, and will either be shattered by the impact, so their minds will be. If you get stunned, you're going to take in a lungful of water and drown, right? Yeah. So there are these 2 people who are over there, floundering. The boat, there's no sign of the boat at all. That's gone. And
I don't know of any boat, but
yeah. And so there are those 2 people in the water, and there's Havsmannen, who is you can even just tell that Havsmannen is exhausted. And possibly, just so we know, I mean, he's emotionally exhausted as well.
Yeah.
So. I would now I would like to have a reverse effect that I could strengthen his ego, and or like get not to entangle, but to kind of strengthen him. But I guess that's for future sessions. And there we also have
everybody's making a menu. Oh shoot! You know what? I forgot to narrate when he got big. He didn't hit him with just a fist. He had a big old tentacle or fin or something that he hit him with. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So he got. We forgot to narrate Havsmannen's extra limb. That he was not really very human looking or entirely human looking when he got enormous.
It's getting worse.
I'm not.
In fact, so he still has it right now. Yeah, that's right. Havsmannen looks a little more inhuman than you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable with people looking in strange ways, especially when I'm looking through the cosmonaut dress. So, but I also say, we have like 2 people drowning. We have Havsmannen really exhausted, and then we have Björke with 1,014 inhabitants living there. So, and that's what my awareness role basically.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So what I'm just to understand, if I use my weakened ego on him, but that must be something good in that, right?
If you can bring it down, you pushed it really hard to hit the other opponent with.
Yeah.
And now he had a substantial ego. And so therefore it was a very heroic strike on your part. But if you don't do it on the first attempt, maybe you can do it on 2.
Yeah.
Right? You can attack again. It's not a one-time thing if it doesn't burn out.
No. Yeah, and I have it costs 8 endurance, and I have 22 left. So, all right. So let's move on. That was my awareness roll.
No, that's your awareness roll, but that's just a half phase action. You've still got more to go. You can do more this phase.
Your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do what I was saying then. I can do my weaken ego then.
You'll have to get to him.
Okay, then I need flight.
Right.
And get like a number of hexes, that is.
Correct, and you can get there, but you won't be able to attack quite yet.
No, not on this phase,
right.
but
mm-hmm.
so.
But you will be all set up for it. Yeah.
but flight 15 hexes is
3 endurance.
4 endurance.
Oh.
Says,
That's funny.
but I know. So obvious
Maybe I have something wrong written down there, but my point is that you have. I will just do it by the distances.
Yeah.
I figure you show up kind of bobbing in the air way above. You are a few meters up. Yeah, you're going to just have to get about 10 meters down. That's fine.
Down below the surface of water?
No, onto the surface of the water, more or less. There is enough of him still sticking up, you see.
Right. So, yeah, I've been doing that. Like 2 endurance.
Yes.
I'm
so that's the end of phase 1. So phase 2, Havsmannen.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to pull him in another direction, basically. But I think I can probably tell that he is sort of cleared his head, so I'm gonna, since I don't have enough juice to spend on any bigger moves. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do, and try to just go on the defense here. So let me do a recovery, and I can't remember how to do that.
That's
so
easy.
Let's see.
Take your body and add that amounts to your current stun and current knockout and endurance.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you will be at 15
14.
Yeah.
And endurance 14. Okay.
So that's your action. And then
that's my move.